Then I saw, now this is getting good now, you ready? I saw an angel, huge angel, standing in the ocean. This angel looked like a male, it looked like a guy, like a man. But it wasn't a man, he looked like a male though, not a female angel. It was gigantic. It was bigger than all of the buildings that man has made, all the buildings that we have made. And it looked bigger than all the mountains in the world. This was a gigantic angel standing in the ocean. And he was standing there, and I heard a whole bunch of trumpets being blown real loud. And when the trumpets were blown, it shook the earth. And lots of things, there were more disastrous things, mountains crumbling down, and I saw the sun went dark. And I'm not sure if it fell out of the sky or if it just went black and, it was dark. There was no sunshine. I believe it fell out of the sky or it was just blackened. It's hard to explain. It was so odd to see, it was daytime, and all of a sudden it went from daytime to darker than night. It was darker than nighttime because the moon was darkened to this blood red color. It looked like blood. It was so dark you could not see. You couldn't see anything then. And then I saw the most miraculous thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. I wanted so badly right then to go to heaven. That was it. I was like, okay, let's go. Let's go. Because I saw the Lord Jesus coming down, ascending down from heaven to earth. That was the rapture. I saw the rapture. He was taking all of his followers back to heaven. I saw Jesus. I saw the Lord come back to earth and take us home. I saw him do it. I know that he's going to do it, but I know it will happen after the moon turns to blood. It'll happen after all. Rapture is happening after everything that I named. All these things that I saw in my vision, the rapture is after that. When we are raptured, then Satan will be released and he will torture every soul that is on this earth. Maitreya will torture everyone here left. Day and night. I went outside and I was standing by the ocean. I saw this huge angel. He looked bigger than all the mountains and all the man-made buildings. Everything that we've made, that mankind has made, is not even close to as big as this angel that I'm talking about. And this angel looked like a man. It looked like a guy. Did not look female. He was standing in the ocean. I heard loud trumpets being blown. And then everything shook. The sound shook the earth. And it was so loud. It hurt your ears. It struck fear in your heart when you heard these trumpets. It was like a trumpet of war just being blown, but it was louder than anything mankind can make, louder than any person can actually do. So I know I heard the angels blowing the trumpets, not a person. And like I said, this angel was gigantic. I mean, it's hard to explain how big he was, and he was standing in the ocean. All right, back to what I wrote. Then great things then occurred. I saw what looked like the sun going dark. Either it stopped burning or it fell out of the sky. It was hard to determine what it did. It just went dark all of a sudden because it went from daytime. Let me see, where was that? Okay, after the sun fell out of the sky, it just disappeared. I mean, it was daytime in the vision that I saw, and then boom, it was darker than night. All right? Then I saw the moon turn to blood. It looked blood red. It looked like it turned to blood. It was darker than it's ever been. And so everything was pitch black. The day was dark, darker than night. And I saw mountains. They looked like they were just crumbling away. They looked like they were falling down. I mean, it was like God just shook the earth, basically, and everything just started crumbling. He was showing that He's the real God, not this Antichrist that everybody was worshiping, okay? He was furious. And the people were scared out of their wits. Everyone was scared. Everyone was scared. Everybody was running and trying to go hide. Just like in Matthew 24, when it talks about how they were trying to hide themselves. They were trying to hide themselves. They were literally trying to run away from their Creator. All of creation was running away. And, but I stood there. I wasn't scared, but I felt the fear that other people were fearing. I felt what the other people were feeling. I saw everyone who worshipped the Antichrist running and hiding. The ones who stood for God and did not fall. The ones who did not accept the Antichrist, who did not worship the Antichrist, who did not take the mark of the beast. The ones that had the seal of God on them. Up until all the things that I just named that Jesus talked about. This is just like a blink of an eye. You know, whenever you're blinking your eyes, just like I am right now. Blink of an eye. Eternity, gone, 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 gone.